Greetings, YouTube. I just finished doing my carjacking video, and I was thinking to myself, why not drop a little bit of information about home invasions and how to protect against that. Really, it's just an expansion on what I always talk about, which is situational awareness. So one of the things that I suggest that you do and encourage you to do is to learn to be very aware of your surroundings. Now, here I am at a crowded red light. This goes right to my last video. And I'm about a half a car length away from the guy in front of me in case somebody runs up and tries to get in and molest me because I'm so hot. Damn, somebody's car's burning up. It stinks. Hope it's not mine. But part of that is when you're approaching your house, let's say you've been gone, you're at work, and it doesn't have to be during the night, but it should be at night and whenever. As you come up to your house, make it a point to as you're driving in, your lights should be hitting your house unless you live in an apartment or something. But if it's your parking space or whatever, you want to start scanning the area for anything. You might see a foot pull back behind a van that's parked next to your car. Then you need to trust your instincts, and you need to acknowledge what you see, and what you see is something going on that you're not sure of. So you got to do it. You're going to have to enact your plan, which is to redirect yourself. This should have went on the carjacking thing, but when you're coming out of the store, ladies and guys, but when you, if there's a van parked next to your car, then you might want to take an extra look, make sure nobody's sitting in the van, get in the car from the other side, whatever. I should have put that on that video. Maybe I'll add something to it. But the same thing with your house. You're walking up, you're going to your house, and there's a guy loitering out there. You don't have to leave right now. Better to be late for work or late coming in. If there's a guy hanging out by the house, do another loop around the block or something and see if he's still there. If he's there, call the man of the house if he's there to come out, or call the police to have him come and check him out. Whatever. You're not overreacting. Unfortunately, I notice that a lot of people are very reluctant to call the police for whatever reason. I think people are intimidated. Remember that that's their job. And I, as a guy who I handled radio calls for many years. Nobody thinks you're an idiot because you called up because there's a guy standing out, by your mailbox and you're a little bit suspicious. They don't come over there and go, oh yeah, what an idiot. This person's afraid to, of their own shadow. Believe me, if they think that, they are idiots. And remember, cops are exactly the same as you and I. They're just regular dudes and girls. They're getting paid to be in that car and handle calls. So do not hesitate. You call them up. Hey, I'm coming home from work, and I got a weird feeling about this guy standing out by my mailbox. Just let them come and check it out. They'll meet you at the corner, whatever. So don't be afraid to use the police. It's your tax money is going for, so make sure you get your money's worth. When you're approaching the house, make sure if you come home at nighttime, carry a good flashlight so you can clear the bushes around the house and such. Get in the habit of looking and make sure. It's not paranoid. It's much better than getting a gun put to your head and somebody telling you to open the door, and then you go in the house, and then, we'll have to see on the news what happened to you. So, situational awareness, if you're at home, I'm a pretty big guy, and I have a gun on me at all times. And when somebody rings my doorbell, I don't just open the door. I look through, see who's out there. Sometimes I just talk through the door. Hey man, I'm not, I don't want to be rude, but I'm not interested. I have fun with it. I'll say stuff like, I'm in the middle of a masturbatory session right now. I can't cover the door. If I know it's like somebody that's selling something, or you don't have to be that crude. But by all means, don't feel compelled to open the door because somebody is knocking on it. You're under no requirement to be interrupted in your life. So, hang on a second. Whoa, we're gonna hit this guy's car. So yeah, one of the things you want to do, hang on, Charlie. I gotta leave you out here, man. I gotta go into the store. But one of the things you want to do is just make sure that you know who's out there, and even if you've armed yourself, you don't want to get into these situations. The idea is that you want to avoid them. Hopefully by now you have a cell phone or a cordless phone with you and near you when you're in the house, so if something happens, you can hit 911. I don't have to tell you that you don't have to say anything. A 911 call, at least where I come from, if you hit 911 and don't say anything, that's a high priority call. unknown trouble is what they call it. So yeah, that's it, man. Stay safe, stay alert, and stay alive. And I'll talk to you later. Gotta roll.